right in the middle of those trees.
Yeah.
So I can know when I can move.
On the pond down?
Yeah, on the pond now. This one's coming down, Tanner. Just be still. Don't move.
Okay.
He's looking at us. This one's moving away from us now.
Away from us.
I see him. See him? Let him come down a little ways.
He's coming down.
Okay. Let him come down. Get closer to that other dog, and then we can shoot him. That other dog's coming down too.
Okay. Where's that dog?
That dog's right there on the pond.
They're coming down pretty good.
Yep. Let's wait so we can get both of them. Mark, you might have to video this one, dude. I'll take one. I want to get set up on one, and then Mark, you video the other one.
Ready, get ready.
Alright, I'm gonna get on him. Hold on.
Oh, this one on the right. Oh, look at the left.
The left one.
This one on the right. He's about to get shot. Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Let him get past that cow. Let him get past that cow. Hang on. Hold on, let me get a clear view of him. Shoot him. Smoked him. Hey, the other one. Moving to the left,
Him?
Get on the other one.
Stop him.
Woo! Woo! Get him, Tanner.
He's gonna stop. Just hold on. Just wait. I'm not waiting.
Alright guys, well Clark, Tanner, and Mark here. We had a successful hunt this morning. We were able to put together some really good footage for you guys, and it was just an awesome morning. It was a lot of fun. Tanner was the guy behind the gun this morning. He did an awesome job. He put an awesome shot on this coyote. So we're going to let him fill you guys in on what went down.
So guys, we got out here this morning. A little bit different weather conditions than what we're used to. We had a lot of fog this morning. It was about 37 degrees, so I guess it's pretty high humidity this morning to make it really foggy. So it helped us and hurt us. You know, visibility was a little bit lower than normal, but the concealment on the walk-in actually probably helped us quite a bit more than what we realized. So 8:15 this morning, we caught this coyote walking the fence line, and we watched it for a little while, kind of tried to gauge where it was going to go, see if it was going to come towards us or work away from us. And just being out here enough, we know kind of what their trails are and what their habits are when they're walking down these fence lines. We kind of went ahead and made the decision we need to go ahead and call it this coyote because we didn't figure that he was going to come any closer. So hit the distress call. We watched him for a little bit. He's really taking his time. You'll see it on the footage, guys. This coyote, he's not your typical coyote when he comes in. You know, we're hunting in pressured areas. They're going to take their time. They're going to be very cautious when they come in. So we watched this coyote for, I don't know, he stalled at one point. He probably sat there for 10 minutes. We didn't have eyes on him, kind of behind some brush. But we made the decision at that point to turn off the call and see if we could pique his curiosity, and it actually ended up working. So we shut the call off, and he he started to work his way in, and we were so locked in on this coyote. You know, sometimes when you're watching a coyote for so long, you don't think to look for other coyotes. You're so locked in, you're worried about movement. We actually caught another coyote east of us, probably 400 yards away also. So we're running the camera, guys, so you guys know that, and it's not always easy to move, to get on task with the other camera. So Clark here, we were doing some major communication on this one.
It was a fun hunt, that's for sure. Me and Tanner were having to work together to focus on getting on one coyote and make sure we get at least one kill on camera. Like he said, we had 2 different coyotes coming in, 2 different singles. They were kind of competing. It was kind of cool to see. One would come running in about 50 yards and then the other one would take off. And I think that's really what pulled this one in, was having that other coyote coming in.
Yeah, we had a little miscommunication issues at first because both coyotes were coming in almost at the same rate, but they were at different angles, so we had to decide at one point which one to just go ahead and take, and Mark kind of gave us a cue. He had a different angle on him, so he could kind of tell us which one was coming at us the best.
Yeah, it helps having 3 guys, because while Tanner and Clark were watching this cow, which at the time it was the one that looked like it was coming in and we were going to get the shot on it, but man, I kept an eye on this coyote, and you know, I realized this thing, that when we realized they started to compete, that this one was going to actually be the one that got closest. So I got Clark's attention that this coyote was closer, and then Clark got Tanner's attention, and we were able to get it on film.
Yeah, we switched back and forth a couple times, just being on the different coyotes. So it was definitely good to have 2 cameras in this situation. I missed a couple shots probably when I had eyes on this coyote, was trying to video this one. So it worked out perfectly to have Mark on the camera as well.
Yeah, I mean, we had this one. He came running through the draw. A lot of times, guys, when you got draws coming together, the coyotes will most likely run the draws, or they like cattle trails. You just watch common travel trails. That's a lot of times what coyotes will utilize. And of course, it came down the fence. He hit the draw. You just got to watch for those things. Coyotes are creatures of habit. So he came down the draw. We stopped him where we thought everybody had a good view of him, and that's it.
Biggest takeaway from the hunt.
Biggest takeaway. So, like this, guys, you're hunting in pressured areas. Don't get too aggressive when you know there's pressured coyotes in the area. I think if we would have, switched the calls or turned up the volume, that may have been just enough to offset this coyote, and he may have ran back that way he came from. So I think that pause in the calling really piqued his curiosity, and I think that's what probably did the deal on this one.
And on this set, we had to come in, a pretty good ways. So, be willing to go a little bit farther. A lot of times you want to, drive your four-wheeler or truck or whatever, right up to your spot. But it's better to just go ahead and be willing to go, to walk a little bit of the way. So, it helps to not be fat and lazy.
Yep, on the walk in, use as much cover as you can, just like any other hunting. Basic rules of hunting: use cover on your way in. Use all different terrain types, use different topography. Just try to take all the necessary steps you can to make yourself successful.
It's a big word, topography.
Well, we got a lot of footage for you guys. We're going to be working on our 3rd hunting video. We also have an inventory overview that we all did, so we have some videos coming up. I hope you guys are excited. I know we are. Anyways, we should be good to go on that.
Yeah, hopefully we'll start giving you guys more videos at a quicker rate than what we did last year. We're getting to hunt a little bit more than we did last year together, so hopefully we'll get you guys some good footage.
All right, it's another Bushy Boys hunt.
All right.